So I know this flashlight is flashing on my face, but I'm gonna take it because it's already daytime. Okay, so I'm back with another exposed. So today is a rapper you would never think could do this. You would never think I would expose him of being. I'm not gonna tell you. Okay, so I'll be back when this video is when I got the video. And by the way, my God, I'm about to turn the flash off. Never mind, I can't do it. I'll do it back up. So I'll be back when I have the video. And this is a video. Wait, this is a video from Dobson 3 on Snapchat. I found this and I'm sorry, but I'll get to the video.
So when I first heard that, I didn't really listen to the song coming out strong at all by Future in his new album because I don't really like The Weeknd that much. So I didn't really catch on to it before this, and that was the first time that I ever did hear Future say something like this. So what you basically heard was Future saying, "The only time I feel alive is when I taste dick." And now you're probably already trying to defend him the same way that I was. No, hold on, he's probably trying to say it, or he's probably trying to say something else. He doesn't really mean that. That's not what Future was going for in the song. And that's until you go onto rapgenius.com hoping to find a clear answer that can put an end to all of this, and you find nothing. There's literally a question mark on where the word dick should be. So now you start questioning it. Now, what is Future really trying to say? The only time I feel alive is when I taste it. Maybe he's talking about the stuff he drinks and the drugs, this and that. And just to make it simple for you guys, I'm pretty sure. I've listened to it over and over, and I'm pretty sure that's what he was trying to go for, but not in the exact manner. Now, the reason why it is so inaudible and you can't really tell if he's saying dick or something else 100% is because he wanted it to be this way, just as simple as that. So as of right now, I'm going to be playing it a couple more times for you guys to completely hear it through, so you guys can actually make a complete judgment for yourself before I get into more detail on what he was actually trying to do. The only time I feel alive when I taste dick, when I taste dick. When I taste dick. Now that you guys have heard what he's trying to say, which is dick, is that you guys have to consider that the song name itself is coming out strong. And normally when you're coming out of the closet as if you're gay or something else like that, just determining your actual sexuality. So I'm pretty sure that the name coming out strong was no coincidence. Future wanted it to be that way. Now, after listening to this song over and over again, I realized how he messed the actual word that was supposed to be said in that verse and how we don't know exactly what it is, or actually why we don't know what it is. So when Future says still coming out strong and he keeps on saying still coming or like still cuh, and you can pretty much hear him saying still after every single verse for the last 20 or 30 seconds. So just to show you guys exactly what I mean, because whenever I tried to explain this to my friends, it was very hard for them to understand what I was saying. So normally Future is saying still coming out strong, or like he's saying still after every single verse so that you can mask out the last word of what he's actually saying. So when he does say still, or when he is trying to mask out what he's saying, I'm going to make the video screen red so that you guys can understand what I'm talking about. I end up with your hoe if I text one. Nowadays if they don't have a story, they gon' make one. Last night I gave my heart to a fake one. I done end up on the blogs with the wrong one. It's hard to tell the real stories from the fake ones. Cause nowadays they don't got it, they a make one. The only time I feel alive when I taste it. I don't wanna vent, but I know it ain't safe. So now you guys understand what I mean when I say Future keeps on saying still after every single verse that's overlapping his original voice or his original rap. So with that being said, you guys can tell that he is saying still after every single word. He's not saying dick or some other weird shit like that. Future is saying still. This is something that I've never seen online. I just came up with it all by myself. It's that nobody realizes that mask word still on top of every single word is overlapping, still coming out.
Tonight, if I'm on YouTube, I can't see
who
who it
is
is.
being changed to what it originally is. Like when
On my
first says it,
YouTube
you guys can hear him
video.
say still, and then somehow you guys hear him say dick.
Move
It
the
doesn't make
neck.
sense because still and dick are completely two different words. And you guys can understand that. That's just common sense. But it doesn't make sense that how could still transform into dick. So what Future wanted us to believe is what I just told you right now. He is saying still over and over again, but the auto tune messed up and it maybe sounded like dick. Future made it that way. He wanted it to sound like dick. so that he can show you guys what he actually feels alive when he tastes, along with being able to cover it by an alibi. So what this means is, and why this is good for future, is because if somebody does ask him this in the next interview, he doesn't have to admit to it. All he has to say is that, no, I was really staying still and it was overlapping my actual rep. So then he could say something like, yeah, I understand you guys thought it was dick, but that's not, that's fake. I was actually trying to stay still. And that is his alibi. That is what he can use so that he doesn't have to agree or just comply to anything that anybody's asking him. If you guys still don't know what an alibi is, it's the same thing that they did in Breaking Bad, like when they were trying to hide the fact that they were making all the money via selling meth and not actually getting it through a legal place. So then they opened up a laundromat and they were saying, yeah, all this $10 million is being made to the laundromat, not from me selling dope. So basically,